to channel for you. That means I allow that energy to pass through me, and it turns into vibration in my throat and a message for those that are gathered here. So this is a group setting. It's a little different than the usual channeling. And so we're going to talk about something we don't know yet what, because it hasn't been unfolded. But welcome, and let's go. I'm going to take my glasses off. We're going to have some bell ringers here, and then we'll carry on. Ta, go ahead. There's something of importance to notice with the vibration of the note that is being played with a human hand. For it looks as if it's a human hand, but it's actually energy confined within the physical body. And when the human hand comes into contact with something that is energetic, it automatically raises the vibration of it. So human hands have entered the energetic world of the singing notes, and they have gone forth into the world, into the human world. They have gone beyond the humans that are existing here in this small group, and they've gone further out. So be conscious each time you play a vibrational note that it is for all humanity, not just for you. It's important for humans to start to realize what is truly happening, that you are not merely wandering around bumping into one another accidentally, that there's much intention put within you energetically by your divine self. Your divine eternal self living in a human body to have an experience is something to be noticed, something for you to be aware of. And the ringing of the note is just the small noticing for you, because it stimulates your ears and your eyes, and you're able to see and hear this. So it's an easy gateway for you to the universe of love, to your divine self, to the eternal well-being of mankind. It's easy. It's an easy entry point. Your music is divine. So it's important to notice this. It's important to begin to understand that truly your life can be larger than it is at this moment. At this moment, you have gotten used to hanging around with other humans who expect little from their lifetime, but there are you who have a vision or a notion or an idea that there's something larger going on, and you're curious enough to wonder what it is. So because of this curiosity, you have brought forth this energetic exchange. So this, again, is not coincidental at all. You didn't bump up against all of this accidentally. This is unfolding because you have wished it to unfold for you. You have asked energetically, tell me what I've forgotten. Remind me of what I'm doing on the human earth. Remind me what I'm capable of, because I often forget because I spend a lot of time with humans. Absolutely true. And this is the way it is to be there for you. So if we are to have an energetic exchange, it will be for coming from the universe to you and back to the universe and back to you and back and forth like this. This is an energetic exchange. It is certainly not a lecture or a speech. So where do we begin?
Erin, perhaps I can get the conversation started tonight. You were talking about the bell ringing and vibration. Maybe can you expand on that a little bit more and tell us how we can use vibration in other ways or to use it constructively?
This vibration is your way of speaking without using your human words. So human words are another type of vibration. They are energy as well. For you have a thought that is trying to be expressed through you, and it turns into vibration in your throat and comes out as a message. Music is the same thing. It is a thought or a vision or something, emotional response for a human, and they wish it to come forth. So the energy turns into vibration and goes out into the world. Beyond those who are the audience, beyond those that are closest to the vibration, it carries further. It is just like your electrical waves, how you can't see them, but somehow you know they're being carried. They are very much like this. So words, music, notes, all vibration. Now, there's, of course, there is a particular vibration that is being emitted, and that is a vibration of connection, that you wish to connect to others. People who sing musical songs and play instruments are trying to communicate with others on a different level. Otherwise, they would stay silent within their own space and you would never hear it. So when they are communicating, they are sending love to other humans. They're connecting on an energetic level. They are doing namaste to you without you even recognizing it. It is taken for granted because you have much beautiful notes and music in your lives. And at some point you have come to take it for granted. But the musician is telling you, I love you. That is what is truly happening with this vibrational energy. Do you understand this?
May I follow up?
Is the other complete with their questioning? We will complete each human individually.
Yes, thank you. I'll give others a chance to speak. Thank you.
Let us do namaste together, for it is vital. It's vitally important, particularly after this discussion.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
There we are. Now you may make your point.
Thank you. And thank you for allowing me to be part of this group and the wisdom of Erin. I just wanted to follow up with Ash's question. I've heard a number of people mention in the last little while about the future of sound for healing on this planet and moving away from pharmaceutical drugs and more to natural sound healing. Is that something that we might see in the near future?
We will break this down into a smaller way for you. Humans, there are certain humans who are more conscious of energy, of love energy. We call it precisely love energy because it is meant for the greater good of mankind. So we call it love energy, so you understand precisely what we mean. So there are some humans who are very open to love energy. They understand that they themselves are a host, a conduit, a vessel for love energy to pass through and out. So at first, when you become aware of energy, you take it all in because you are so excited you can't believe it. So you get it, you take it, and eventually you understand there's too much for me. I don't need all of this. It's an endless supply. So then you move to another level, which is allowing love energy to pass through you to others. Now, when these humans have this intention, they use many different devices to allow the healing to occur. Whatever the other human would see or accept to be true. So it is truly the healer who is allowing energy to pass through. So if they use it with notes or sound or hands or visualizing, colors, there are many different methods used. But those who are allowing love energy to pass through them are only using the instruments so the other human will feel at ease. Because want to be stared at by someone channeling love energy and suddenly they're healed. They want to see something. They want to hear something. They want to know something's really real because you're humans after all. So it does not matter which device the healer chooses. The notion of allowing energy to pass through them goes to the fingertips and then outward. Just as these that are playing the singing notes use their fingers. The energy passes through the fingers to the energetic ball and out. So this may be done with many different things, but the person themselves must be in alignment for the love to pass through. For if you get some human who thinks, oh, that's a great idea, I'll go buy that thing and I'll put it on someone's head and they'll be cured. If you are getting involved with this human who says they are a healer, and yet they're not in alignment with the greater good and love energy, it won't make any difference what they do to you because the healing is not passing through. So it is not precisely the instrument, it is the human channel that is channeling through the instrument. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you.
Do you wish to speak of anything else?
I have a very long list of questions, but I'd like to give others an opportunity.
This will be your time for speaking. So if you feel there's something important that the others should know, and not just the others here, the others in the world that you reside in, you may speak for them and ask your question.
Okay. I suppose I'm curious about what has been happening on our planet Earth this past year with what has been called a pandemic, and wondering why, is there a reason for this, for the betterment of humanity?
Yes, this is a question put forth by a true a human who wishes to see the best in everything. We will call you this type of human, for that is the question that you have put forth, and it's truly at the heart of you. Your kindness comes forth, and you wish things to be for a good reason. Now, we will speak a little bit about this time that there are many humans living in fear. It is not the first time, it will not be the last. It is a series of events that happens in your humanity. Your humanity is often run by humans, we'll just say that, who have certain notions to gain power and wish. Humans wish to have power over others because they believe then they will be winners at life. That's a little bit complicated, but it's absolutely true. There are many who have learned from a small time that they must produce certain things and become certain humans. So there's a great strive for humanity to be better. Now, with that strive, with that great calling to be better, humans overstep boundaries all of the time. Now, this is a bit of a long answer, but the question you have asked is not really the question. What is happening right now in mankind is humans who are living in a great time of fear and have chosen to make themselves smaller. So truly what the question is, how do humans overcome obstacles made in mankind or your human time and this is one of many, many through your evolution of mankind, how do humans get through them? Not whether they're good or bad, or whether whether there'll be another one, or whether it's finished, or any of this business. Truly what you wish to know is, what does it take inside a human to get through very difficult times? And the answer to this is the connection with something larger than yourself. The remembering that you're not what you see, what you feel, what others see in you. You are more than that. You all are more than that. So this is a time of connecting with truth. Connecting with truth that's inside of you, perhaps truth that's outside of you in the universe. Gathering information to see what's true for you and what is not true for you. And how you decide if it's true or not is by connecting with the universal intelligence. For you do not have to believe everything you hear. You can if you wish to. If you decide to believe everything you hear, that's absolutely fine. If you decide to believe nothing you hear, that's absolutely fine. The point is that you as a human being, and each of you, have a right to decide how you react to situations. Are you able to connect with truth? Are you able to live in fear? Are you able to live in lightness? How will it be for you? This is truly the question that will be this is truly the answer put forth for your question. It is a time for humans to connect with truth. There has not been a better time lately for this to happen, but there have been many times throughout your human history for this to happen. But during this time, that is the true question. How is that for you?
Yes, thank you. May I follow up with that?
You may, yes.
So I understand and feel in my heart that there is this one universal love and knowledge that we are all a part of. But I'm also curious about astrology that affects just our particular solar system in this very large, expansive universe. And there are a lot of astrologists who talk about planetary alignments and the movement of the planets that have a direct effect on the energy or the consciousness of Gaia and all of the living things on the earth. I guess I'm curious. I have so many questions around that, but
so we will clarify something. The energetic exchange that is put forth here focuses on the human experience. It focuses on the connection with the universe of love, and it focuses on your remembering that you are all one when you are not here. This is not a topic that we would discuss. We would automatically speak of you have called your Mother Earth a specific name. This is also the universe of love in physical. Mm-hmm. So if that explains that a little more clearly for you. As far as the rest, we don't really discuss solar systems in this discussion. But you can be guaranteed that what you refer to as Mother Earth is the universe of love. It is a container of love that has come forth to be a habitat for humanity.
Is Mother Earth instrumental in moving us to higher energies?
It is. Let us explain this. We will try to explain this precisely, then we will move on. So this wording is not precise. So when you say, does Mother Earth help you? Does the universe of love help you? No, because you are the universe of love. You are Mother Earth. You are all one energy, and we call it love energy. So you do not need help. All you need is not the word. All you have to do is remember your divine self, remember your energetic being, and eventually you'll come to understand that you are the universe of love, you are Mother Earth, you are all of the humans that reside on the earth, all of the plants, all of the animals, you are all one, because you are energy. You're only being contained within your physical body. When your physical body is removed, you're back to love energy. Then you are Mother Earth, the trees, the birds, all of this. It's a little bit complicated and quite simple, because you inside of you are connected to all knowledge. So you don't need help, and the world does not need to teach you anything, for you know everything. This is a little bit complicated, but as again, we will say that it is also simple for you. There's a part of you that knows everything, and you will come to understand this as truth as you spend time in this vibration. So let us close with that. Maybe we do namaste together.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Hi, Erin. I have a question for you. I think I might have something called sleep apnea. When you're sleeping, your body stops breathing. Can you explain a little bit would our bodies want to stop breathing at some point?
This is a wonderful, wonderful question, and you also hold the answer. So why would a human body wish to draw attention to breath, which is life? Would your body wish you to notice that without breath, there is no life? That
Yes.
breath is your life?
Yes.
This is a very, very important lesson that you have just learned this moment. You have not learned it. You have remembered it just this moment. For before the breath, you were love energy. With the first breath, you became a human in a love energy within a human body. With the breath. The breath means you are interested in living. You are interested in humanity. Without the breath, you're on your way somewhere else, to another place where you may explore and do whatever you wish to do. The breath is the answer to your human existence. Very simple. And yet you accept this easily. You accept easily when this discussion is about your life leaving your human body. You have less connection to the earth and your human body. Do you understand this?
Yes.
You don't mind having no breath. There are many humans who would dislike this tremendously and would not be involved in this energetic exchange at all. But there's a part of you very willing to discuss this. For others, it's taboo, but not for you. Therefore, there's more parts of you to discover, to remember. For you ask the difficult questions, the questions others will not ask, you will ask. Therefore, you are that kind of human to represent certain parts of mankind, the ones without a voice. You represent others who wish to know this question as well as you. So now it turns out you have a divine mission. So you are not as you seem. You are a divine being having a human experience, asking about life and death, and saying it very lightly. For you know others who have not, that have stopped the breath and passed, yes?
Yes.
So you already know how easy it is to stop the breath. And it's not we will just say this out loud, it's not the first time you've considered passing to the divine world of ghosts and such. This is a great notion for you. You have certain ideas about it, and we don't mean to be light with this, but you have a great vision, and it is a great new experience for you. So you're also representing humans who are curious about what happens after. So you are representing many different humans by this absolute seemingly small question. You have opened the world, the human world, whether you breathe or whether you don't. You have brought forth a magical time and a great remembering for yourself and those gathered here and those who are involved with this energetic exchange that are not here at this moment. For you are not, for time goes forward and back, and there are humans who are listening to this at a future time, by your human standard, who wanted to know this question, but they're not here, or they're not even alive yet. And yet in the future, they wish to know this question. So now that we have made it into a huge conversation, you may also understand that life is fragile and each breath is valuable. And from this moment on, you will be very conscious of your breath. You will start to notice that it brings life into your system, into your veins, into your organs. How is that for you?
That was perfect. Thank you.
Let us do namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hi, Erin.
Hello.
I'm just going to leave it open tonight to see what you have to say.
You are in a place of you're in a place of what you would call sadness, and yet you are reluctant to call it so. Do you believe it is creates undue pressure or attention when you label an emotion?
Yes, definitely. When you label it, it definitely undoes the pressure.
It makes it bigger?
If you label it, it can make it bigger, but eventually it can make it leave.
Exactly. So it is important to label what your emotional reactions to others and news and words are, for then they become acknowledged, and they won't have to fight so hard to become acknowledged. Once you say, oh, it's you, it's my old friend Sadness, what are you doing, what are we up to now, and have a very easy chat with it. Just an easy chat, not a disciplinary, not a hearing, not a shame fest, just a chat. Oh, it seems as if I'm feeling sad because there's tears in my eyes. I wonder what that is about. Just easy like this, easy conversation. For then it is able to move forward. So someone who is sensitive to energy and can create emotions energetically, we will tell you this, you understand what we mean?
Yes.
So since you're able to create emotions energetically, they tend to be the exciting ones, the happy ones and all of that. Let's bring some positive energy to this. But sometimes you must bring the energy to the sad emotions, the sad energy, the sad events, for they are equally as valuable as happiness. Sadness, happiness, equal of value. They are only a human reaction to energy. They are only drawing your attention to something that wishes to be acknowledged, something that's wrong, something that sticks out, something that's offbeat. It's only drawing your attention to it. It's not a big thing. Happy or sad are not always equally valued in humanity, but they are equally valued in energy. This you understand. You understand, as difficult as it is, and as much as you resist the idea that happiness and sadness are the same, they are. You will come to understand this because you're interested in energy. They are only drawing attention to something that is. So therefore, if they're the same, they deserve the same treatment. Oh, hello, happiness. What are you doing here? Oh, hello, sadness. What are you doing here? Same treatment, for they are deserving of the same treatment. They neither is meant to squash down and say, oh, you're not real. And nor is it to raise it up in a falsity, like, oh, you're so happy, you're wondrous. Not like that either. Somewhere down in the middle, same as sadness. I am the most sad I've ever been in my entire life. No, you're not. Same happy, same sad. You understand energy, emotion is a reaction to an energetic, as energy moves through your body, it responds in a certain way just to let you notice it. So this is understandable to you. Do you have any questions regarding this?
Well, I like that you pointed the sadness, because actually I wasn't even aware so much of the sadness. It's been quite the emotional week, though. And I'm not sure what else to say on that. I'm just gonna have to play with it.
Yes, we will say one more thing about the sadness. Sadness is not always monumental. Sadness is the loss of something. Oh, things are different now. And there's a brief moment of sadness when anything changes because it's gone. The thing has passed, the moment has passed. You are particularly sensitive to emotions and energy, so you will notice the small nuances. Others will say, oh, that's all over, that's too bad, fine. But you, when it happens, oh, that's all over. Oh, that's all over. That's all over. That's the end. It's different for you. So others, things just pass by, pass, but you must notice each thing as it passes by. Otherwise, it will build up and you'll get stuck and you'll be confused. You'll have a bunch of emotions. You won't know which one's which. So as they come, notice them so they can move on, because another one's surely coming in another few moments, because that's your nature. The emotions are always passing through, just like boats going by. Do you understand what we mean by that?
Yes, I do. I'm trying to learn that. I appreciate you putting more attention to it, and yeah, I'll just have to practice, I guess, a little bit more. And you're right about it's done, because it just this week has felt like it's kind of exploded, and then now it's done, and I'm kind of in this weird spot right now where it just feels strange.
We will mention one word that you have said that's not precise: practice. For you imply then through self-will you may change yourself. By allowing yourself, submitting yourself to love energy or your highest self, you heal. Not by mentally putting the hammer down and this. So this word, watch your human words, because they will trip you up sometimes. Because human words become real. Words become real for you when you say it. Is that good for you?
Yes.
Let us do namaste together.
Namaste.
Are there others who wish to speak?
I don't know exactly what I'm going to ask, but I'm going to talk and see what comes out.
Yes.
um, I'm just curious to learn more on your opinion on connections with energy, with family, with relationships, with those, and how the energy of that connect together. Like
We will
family, I
start.
guess.
We will start and see if it is what you are truly trying to say. Since you are energy combined with holding within a human body, that means everyone else is.
Mhm.
So how does energy connect with energy? You understand this when you have electrical appliances and you plug them in the wall, automatically connected energetically. This happens with many humans that you meet. And because you are particularly interested in humans, you're going to feel a lot of emotions from them and many, many more throughout your lifetime. That's what you want. You want to feel alive. Therefore, you want to feel emotions from others to you and from you to them. And around and round and round it goes like this. For you have learned that your energy, you're learning about your own energy, but you're starting to understand that you may connect to others' energy. And when their energy comes back to you, they're involved in it now. It's not clean any longer. At first, it was just your energy. But when it goes and comes back, it now has their energy attached to it. So now you have to process in some way another person's energy because you wish to have energetic exchanges. This is truly what you're getting at. How do I process another's energy within me? Do you understand what we mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, you're fine with your own energy. You're used to it, and you like it, and you're alone, and you connect this way. That's all right. So this energy, by this notion that you think of, there's a part of humans who think they must solve problems for others, and then they must say something back that's witty or something useful, words. So humans think that they can help other humans by thinking at them, not feeling at them. But you are a feeler. So if you come to understand what we are speaking of, you will understand then that your intentions can be felt by the others. So if you allow love energy, straight, unconditional love toward another human being, they know it. You can tell by their face, they're relaxed. Oh boy, that was great. It's just like I had the best sleep of my life. You can tell by their face what your energy you're giving them. Now, if their face is all screwed up and they want to argue with you about things, then you've been sending your brain information to them. I think this, but I'm not going to tell you. I was wondering about that, but I'm not going to ask that either. So you can tell by the other's reaction what you're sending energetically. So when you are speaking of other people's energy coming back to you, you must look at what energy you sent out. If you send out energy that's curious and loving, they'll be curious and loving back. And around it goes, curious and loving, curious and loving. If you send sarcasm, you get it back. Sarcasm, sarcasm, around and round it goes, and it escalates because you're curious with energy. You're going to get lots of it, and many reactions back from other humans you're not going to enjoy. But you can control what goes out on your end of things. Now, when you send unconditional, easy love and curiosity to someone, it's hard to get sarcasm back. It's hard to get anger back because the wind has gone out of their sails. So as you send unconditional love out, you will be treated in a different way. So you understand what we mean?
Yep.
So what we are saying now, when this energy comes back and it's not yours and it has nothing to do with you, and it's their part of their memory, something that you've triggered. Perhaps you look like someone. It has probably nothing to do with you at all. Then you may allow it right back to them where it belongs. For you don't, there's no responsibility for one human to hold emotional baggage of another human. They can hold it themselves. They have their own connection with the energy. They can heal. They have the earth. They have whatever they wish or not. They may also wish to live their days the way they are. That's also not your concern. So if you get something that's not yours, send it back. There's no need for you to hold on to it. They are very capable of handling all of their own emotional distress or happiness or whatever is going on with them. So humans that are not always aware of the energy don't know what they're sending to others, but you do. So you are responsible what you're sending out. If it comes to you and it's not yours, let it go. How's that sit with you?
Great.
That is precisely what you're wondering about.
Connected a lot of dots, yeah. Especially working right now, so with clients, so it's good.
Yes. For you are sensitive to emotions of others, and knowing that, you will know it will come in and you must let it go.
You can feel it come in, yeah.
And you know, because you're sensitive to it, that it will come and you can let it go. You can practice this if you like. Let it come in, say, oh, that's what they're thinking about, and out it goes.
I really notice it when I practice Reiki.
Oh, of course, this is energy you're speaking of.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So you are speaking of, so precise. Now, this is very precise work. This is something that is, you will need to be in a state of open love when you are doing this practice. So you, when you are near another human energetic being, who is often bringing things forth to humans because they are not able to go directly themselves. There are many humans who seek others as a middle person because they don't believe they are worthy of going straight to the top. So that's who's showing up with you, for you. So it's very important for you to stay in alignment, because this will be excessive dumping of emotions.
Yeah.
This is not an average conversation between two humans. This is someone showing up to say, I have a lot of garbage to heal. I have no way to go myself. I wish it to pass through you. This is different. So it may pass through you again. It has nothing at all to do with you, but they have asked you, will you be a human who is channeling love energy for me, because I can't do it myself? This is a divine occupation for you to have. And it's important for you to show up as your divine self, for that's what they're seeking. They're seeking you out. Whether they say it this way or not, doesn't matter. They are showing up, they wish to be healed, and they understand that it must be done divinely, or they would have done it themselves, and they've probably already tried many other things. You are not their first resource. So you are showing up representing the universe of love. So allow it to heal. You will become the conduit in the middle. The universe of love will pass through you to the human, do their business, and back out to the universe of love. You really have absolutely nothing to do with it. You are empty. You are an empty vessel, allowing the love in and allowing it back out, because the human themselves do not believe they can access on their own. Do you understand this?
Oh, yeah.
It's very important for you to understand this. So you are stepping forth and you are saying, I will represent the universe of love for anyone in distress. And they will come to this call because humans wish to be healed. It's your natural state to be in a state of ease and health. When you're not, your body cries out. So they will show up to say exactly what we have said. So this is a divine calling. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. except you're going to be the vessel of the universe of love. Is that good for you?
Yes, it's perfect. Thank you.
Just do namaste. Namaste. Are we complete?
Yes.
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 We will close with the ringing of notes by all those who are capable of doing so. It is not always necessary to have a device. You may use your own vocal cords as well to join the chorus.